never forget where you're coming from. King Shanga set the trend. Yo, I want them. Mama.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Now guys, today, as the title suggests, I'm going to be talking about what it costs me to live in Jamaica. Okay, so today I'm going to be really transparent about the costs that I have and how much it costs for me to live in Jamaica. Just before we get into like the nitty-gritty, I think one thing to consider when I'm doing this video, or one thing for you guys to consider, is of course everybody's circumstances is going to be different. So the cost of living for you may look very different to the cost of living for me. Of course, it's going to depend on factors like how many people in your household, what area you're living in, which will affect housing cost of housing, whether you have a vehicle to maintain or not. So just bear in mind those things, okay? But yes guys, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to break down the cost of like my main bills, okay, and how much that cost me out here to give you guys like a really clear idea. So we're going to start with the first one, JPS. That's like a word that is like not liked amongst most of us in this country. JPS. So JPS is Jamaica Public Service. They are the only electricity supplier on the island. Can you believe that? We only have one electricity supplier, that's JPS. So unless you're going solar, you have to go through JPS, right? And before I get into the figures, let me just say this. JPS has increased the rate of electricity by, I've got it here, 5 times. 5 times in the last year and a half, okay? Now before JPS or any other utility company can apply for a rate increase, they have to go to the OUR, and the OUR have to authorize the rate increase, right? In the last year and a half, the OUR have approved the rate increases for JPS. So let me just give you some facts before I get into figures. In February 2001, JPS applied for a rate increase. Remember, this is in the middle of a pandemic, right? February 2001, they applied for a rate increase. It was approved. Price of electricity went up for customers. 4 months later, in June 2001, the price went up again. They applied to the OUR. The OUR approved the rate increase. Our electricity bills went up again. That's 4 months later, okay? 3 months after that, so the first one was February 2021, then June 2021. 3 months later, in September 2021, guess what JPS did? Applied for another rate increase. OUR approved it, and our electricity bills went up again. It doesn't finish there, people. March 2022, March of this year, so that's 6 months later, JPS applied for another rate increase. The OUR approved it, and our electricity bill went up again. It doesn't finish there. I was just reading yesterday in the news, reading yesterday and hearing yesterday in the news that JPS has applied for another rate increase. So this is the 5th one now. And surprise, surprise, the OUR have approved it, and our bills, this is August, will be going up. So that's 5 months later, our bills are going up again. Just to put that into context now. JPS bill. So my JPS bill per month at present is about 10,000 Jamaican dollars to 12,000 Jamaican dollars per per month, between 10 and 12,000 Jamaican dollars per month, okay? And that's with all of these rate increases. Now, prior to these rate increases, my bill for about the last 2 years or so was never more than $6,000. My bill was always between $5,000 and $6,000 per month, okay? And that's a house of 3 of us, between 2 and 3, yeah, of us. And at the moment, it's nothing less than $10,000, so between $10,000 and $12,000 per month. Now, we know that in the summertime, you know, we may use the AC, because listen, guys, we have AC in the house, and we don't use it so much, okay? We don't feel like we need to use it all the time. We have fans, and that's most of the time that's adequate for us. But in the summertime, whew, you know, you're gonna have to turn on the AC or 2 every now and again, and we don't leave it running all day. We leave it running for a little bit just to cool the place down, and that's it. But $10,000 to $12,000 per month is what we are paying for a family of 3. You know, it's not always 3 of us, but between 2 and 3 of us, right? So that's JPS. Okay, so the next one is internet and cable charges. Now, there are 2 main providers. 2 of the biggest providers of internet and cable are Flow and Digicel. That's what most people go with, people use. So internet and cable. Now, my internet and cable bill has really been steady for the last 3-4 years. There hasn't really been, I haven't seen any change in the bill, but what I have seen is a change in the service that I get. So, you know, when you go to Flow or Digicel or any of these like internet providers, cable providers, you can buy a package, right? And when we bought our package, we got like, I don't know, I think it was one of the top packages at the time, right? Not the top, but like the one before the top. And we got all of these channels and all, you know, all the rest of it. Now what we're finding that a lot of the channels that we used to get at the beginning, we don't get anymore, but we're still paying the same price. Now, if we want the privilege of getting all of these channels that we used to have in the beginning, we're going to have to up our package and pay more money. I refuse to do that. I don't even watch TV. I'm not a TV person, so it doesn't bother me. Outlaw only watches the news. So, yeah, and we really only have it for the internet. But per month, our internet and cable is $7,500 per month. Now, there are higher packages you can get and there are lower packages you can get, okay? So $7,500 per month for internet and cable. All right, now let's move on to food and groceries and, yeah, household items. Well, household essential items in terms of toiletries, food, groceries. This was a hard one to like figure out because we're not always at home, so especially when we're on the road, we have to eat on the road. So we have to eat on the go. So if we're out early, we've got to stop and grab a breakfast or, you know, a dinner on the road. So this was a bit of a tricky one. But on estimate, on average, we spend about, I would say, $15,000 a week. Yeah, roughly for 3 of us. That equates to $60,000 a month. Guys, when I was sitting down and working this out, I was like, really? $60,000 a month. And we're not being lavish with food, honestly. It's really the basic stuff. It's really the basics, okay? You know, as you know, and if you don't know, Outlaw and I, we don't eat chicken and fish, right? So we're not buying no big pork or no big expensive oxtail or some, you know, we're not buying no big parrotfish and snapper and all of those things on it, you know. So yeah, $60,000 a month for our food bill. Okay, I hope you guys are calculating this in your head. Are you calculating this up? Yeah, and we're not even finished yet, right? Okay, all right, car. So as you know, we have a car. It's our, as Outlaw said, it's our bread basket. Our car is our bread and butter. Yeah. So car, for car insurance, okay, we pay about $7,000 a month for car insurance. Of course, there's other car maintenance charges that come with that. You know, you have to license the car, registration costs and general maintenance. And Outlaw is a man where if he hears a sound on the car, like he's bringing it to the mechanic and he's getting it looked at and he's getting it fixed. Like his car, he maintains his car to a very good standard. Unlike me, guys, when I used to drive, like, yeah, anyway. But yeah, Outlaw is a man where any sounds, anything that doesn't feel right, sound right, he's getting it checked out and he's getting it fixed, because he always says the car is our breadbasket. Without the car, we're not able to do our tours, and that's a big part of our business. So insurance is $7,000 a month. Guys, like I said, I haven't included maintenance costs and everything like that, so you know that's more, right? All right, I've put gas costs, gas and petrol. This is a hard one as well because we use our car a lot for work, right? But it could be anywhere from $5,000 a week if we are not working, like we're not working for the week and we're just at home, we're just going to the supermarket and coming back, to anywhere to $15,000 per week and above, depending on the amount of traveling we're doing for work. All right, so gas is anywhere between $20,000 a month and $60,000 a month. Guys, I'm not even including everything in this video. Yeah, these are just like some of the basic things, right? There's gas. I've put his self-care, which really I don't do much of, if any, really, and that's something I'd love to do a bit more for myself, is self-care, but that will come in time, right? So self-care, the only thing I do, guys, oh my gosh, the only thing I do are my eyebrows. And look at the state of them now, like they're awful now, they need doing. But this is the only self-care I do. I don't do nails. Like, if you guys knew me in England, like, my nails are always done. Like, back then my nails are always done, you know. I do more of my hair, but you know, no, my eyebrows are the only thing I do right now, and on a monthly basis that costs me $1,400. I'm a cheap girl. I tell Outlook all the time, you know, you've got a cheap one here, you know. You'd have to spend too much money on me. All I do is my eyebrows. So that's $1,400 a month. And that's it. I haven't even included in this list, guys, things like cooking gas, right? Cooking gas, which comes in at about, you know, if we're home and we're cooking every day, about $3,500 a month for a tank, you know, the little cylinders, the cylinders of gas. But I haven't added that in the total, okay? All right, so let's just do a quick recap of bills and costs. So we've got JPS between $10,000 and $12,000 a month, internet and cable $7,500 a month, car insurance $7,000 a month, food, groceries $60,000 a month, gas, petrol between $5,000 a month, and gas and petrol between $20,000 a month and $60,000 a month. Self-care $1,400 a month. Guys, let's do the total. Basics. Remember, these are all the basics, guys. This doesn't even include having a good time, maybe going out for a meal, you know, enjoying ourselves, miscellaneous, nothing like that. This is just the basics, okay? So in total, this is without, as well, guys, housing costs, right? So it's between, every month, my cost of living is between 105,900 Jamaican dollars to $147,900. Okay, yep. All right, so I've worked that out in US dollars and pounds at today's exchange rate, okay? So my living costs per month are between, and this is before housing costs, okay, are between $730 US to $1,020 US. In pounds, that's between £605 to £845 per month. But that's the cost of my living here in Jamaica. And like I said, I know it's going to be different for everybody. There's probably some people watching this and thinking, oh my gosh, that's really reasonable, actually. Some of you are going to be sitting watching, oh my gosh, that's high. Like, that's what I'm paying, like maybe where you are, whatever country you reside. Some of you probably be saying, oh my gosh, that's low. So, and you know, and like I said, it's different for everybody. But what I'm the calculations and the costs I'm giving you, like I said, are based on a family of 2 to 3 of us. Yeah. So yeah, guys, you can do your own comparisons. You know, leave a comment. You know, what do you think about the cost of, or my cost of living here in Jamaica? Yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, it's been a really open and transparent video today, kind of letting you guys know a bit about, you know, my cost of living. But yeah, I hope it's been helpful for maybe one or somebody out there. And yeah, like I said, leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you've liked the video. Please press the thumbs up button to like the video. Please share the video to friends and family. Subscribe. If you watch our videos and you've not subscribed, please do click the subscribe button. And until next time, that is it.
This one has got to be now. Mr. Cruz. If it's money, we don't talk about it, cause we don't brag about it. House on the hill, that's how we go about it.